Alright, so there I was about to have a cup of tea. But unfortunately, my milk is gone up, but that's beside the point. And I notice when I speak on my video that the video is not clear and some of the words in the description are wrong. But ignore those for the time being. Because I have a story to tell you and it is a doozy. Alright, so if you remember seeing a while back, she's in a toxic relationship. And she just got out of her relationship with her first boyfriend, which, by the way, was her cousin. Let that sink in for a second. So she just got out of the toxic relationship with her cousin. And like I said, I'm not allowed to use the real names, so we'll change the names for legal advantage. And now, 1 year later, she's talking to her sister. And now she's sleeping with her sister. So she stepped up from the cousin to sister. I'm like, you know that's incest, right? She says, yeah, but I like my sister. You're supposed to bond with your sister. You're not supposed to sleep with her like that. She goes, yeah, but we get along so well. I said, she's your sister. What is wrong with you? And as a joke that made her laugh, I said, this isn't Game of Thrones. That's not how things work in these times. Grow up. So now she's in a relationship with her sister because I know her sister's around her more often, and I'm not gonna hear when I'm doing my laundries. Them two have a bit of laughing getting along together. She comes every Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I believe. I've seen it from time to time. Her sister's a real piece of shit. She don't talk to me at all because I'm mixed, and you know, white people are mixed, which is racist, but whatever. And just to break the ice, I said hi to her sister. She went, whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. So she's obviously got her sister's mind warped, thinking that I'm crap. And basically that's not fair because the sister doesn't even know me, but she got to know him and they became friends. And like the asshole that he is, not only did he end up with the girlfriend, he ended up with the sister. Because he told me before we ended our friendship, he told me himself that he had enough of his girlfriend, he had a thing for the sister. And I said, before we broke up, I said, listen, you can't really go with her or her sister. Your girlfriend lives only a few miles down the road from here. If she finds out, she'll kill you. And it's not a joke. She will kill I'm here and I said it's a joke, with a rolling pin, and she'll kick your ass. I said, don't risk it. I said, she won't find out. So she went from her, let that sink in for a second. She went in with her, she started off with her cousin, and now she's with her sister. And nobody thinks there's no red flags against that going, well, it's not our business. It technically is. It's on the walls in the building. And you ask people if they've got a problem with the family to tell them. And she doesn't. And like I said in my last video, she digs herself into a deeper, darker hole. And she wonders why she's the way she is. Because she doesn't think about what she's doing. Then she said she wants a baby with her sister. I'm like, you can't. She goes, why? Because it has to be a man and a woman. This is the only way it's gonna work if your sister becomes a boy and becomes your brother. She goes, oh, we can adopt. I said, that's not the point. What happens when you get to the altar? Oh, and then she goes, well, she thinks I'm not homophobic. I'm saying, not. Look, listen, I actually taught the group. I'm not bothered if you're a lesbian or you're bisexual or furry or whatever. You can, I'm happy with that. It doesn't bother me. Some of my friends I got a friend who's gay and I'm cool with it. I got a friend who's a lesbian, I'm cool with it. But you're trying to be something you're not. You can't just be a lesbian because you're with your sister. The first thing the minister asks is, who are you married? Who you getting married to? It's the first thing. Believe me, I've been in a few weddings myself, so I know how this works. The minister's going, oh, so this is your lovely girlfriend. Now she's my sister. He's not gonna marry you. He's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. Because no one's ever married their sister unless it's in the deep south. And this is England. You can't do that over here. Because it's incest. You can do it in places like the South or Georgia or Michigan because they don't care. But here they don't go, huh. I remember when the church first started out in the 2000s, it had to be between a woman and a man. Now it could be man and woman, whatever. But incest? No. That's a line that the church will not cross. They will not cross that line for you saying you can marry your sister. So at some point, you gotta grow up and stop banging your sister. You gotta. Find someone who likes you for you. I'm just saying, good catch. And a nice guy, and it can be very helpful. I'm just saying, open up more and stop going out with these people that treat you like shit and bring you down. Because when you bring down, you're gonna go down into the hole, and you are in a deep hole, and you can't get out of the hole. I tried, you didn't want my help, so that's on you. Honestly. And as a joke, I said to her, listen, you're gonna go in a deep hole, and you're gonna break up with your sister, and you're gonna end up with your dad. And she turns around to me and goes, yeah. I said, step up and I was like, I was joking. You don't want to go with your dad after you've been with your sister. What's wrong with you? I mean, I can understand them keeping it in the bloodline. If it's Game of Thrones, it makes sense. And it was what was the times then? 1800s? 13? Well, it was old times when we had kings and queens. It's not medieval times anymore. We're in the year 2023. Yeah, 23. We're not in the milady times where we can dress as king and queens and sleep with our brothers and sisters, because it doesn't work like that anymore. If you're in America, sure, go to someone like Georgia or someone like Michigan or Missouri. That's fine. Inbred down there. Down here, the minister's gonna go, I don't think so. I'm not bothered about marrying two women that are lesbians, but your sisters, no, not happening. Move on. I mean, do you know what happens with people that marry their own flesh and blood? They end up on TV shows like Jerry Springer, and they get belittled by people like us who go, ooh, she shouldn't have done that. Now our kid's gonna come out inbred. I'm just saying, don't go from your sister to your dad. It's not gonna end well. It's like going with your uncle. Why? Yeah. I mean, I tried to help and she went, and I went, okay, you're a friend of. Eventually she'll break up with her sister. Not because they had a falling out, because she knows deep down that they don't get along. And I've heard them argue by my door late at night. I'm thinking, shut up, I'm trying to sleep here. Eventually she'll break up with her sister, and now she'll probably end up with the dad because she's an idiot. I mean, I know I'm stupid, but I'm not that fucking stupid. Sorry for the cursing, but I'm not.